Welcome to American Broadcasting Station. Kindly consider supporting us by subscribing to our channel. Amidst allegedly losing two more Russian generals the past week, Russia's Vladimir Putin decided that it was time to purge his top military generals by dismissing 5 more generals. This comes as Russia continues to struggle in advancing and capturing areas in eastern Ukraine, specifically in Severodonetsk, where it has failed to capture the entire city. According to the Russian state-sponsored news, Putin dismissed 5 generals and 1 police colonel on May 30. According to the report, Putin has dismissed the following officers. 1. Major General Vasily Kukushkin, head of the Ministry of Internal Affairs Department for the Vladimir region. 2. Major General Alexander Laz, deputy head of the main department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs for the Altai territory. 3. Major General Andrei Lipolin, head of the Ministry of Internal Affairs Department for the Yaroslavl region. 4. Major General Alexander Yudovenko, head of the Operations Department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. 5. Major General Yurian Strankin, deputy head of the Department for Logistics and Medical Support of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. 6. Police Colonel Emil Musin, first deputy head of the Forensic Experts Center of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. 7. Lieutenant General Valery Balin. He was the deputy director of the Federal Penitentiary Service. Russian major generals are in charge of the allocation of all resources in their districts, as well as procuring supplies and resources from contractors, which is a clear license to steal. Russia is currently experiencing an acute shortage of medical personnel, supplies, and equipment. It's so bad that they are literally commanding civilian medical personnel and forcing them to go to Ukraine to treat the wounded. When the medical personnel arrive, they are shocked to meet hospitals full of patients, but lacking the equipment and supplies to treat them, for which much of the equipment would have been stolen or misappropriated by its handlers. Note that 2 of the major generals fired were the heads of operations and the head of logistics and medical support. Connecting previous reports of the Russian forces struggling with supply issues on the front lines and a recent report of a low supply of medical professionals on the battlefield and in major Russian cities, the dismissals of the generals give us another clue about why it happened. None of them were charged criminally, and the official reason for their dismissal was given as a standard employee reshuffle procedure. Lieutenant Serhiy Kisel, who commanded the elite 1st Guards Tank Army, was suspended as he failed to capture Kharkiv. More so, Vice Admiral Igor Osipov, who reportedly commanded Russia's Black Sea Fleet, was sacked because the fleet's flagship, the cruiser Moskva, had been sunk by a Neptune anti-ship missile in a humiliating blow to Russian pride and prestige. Chief of the General Staff, Valery Gerasimov, who was previously rumored to be wounded in Ukrainian artillery strikes early in May, is believed to still be holding his current post, but is slowly losing the confidence of Putin. It has also been rumored that Putin's pick for the commander in its invasion of Ukraine, General Alexander Dvornikov, has not been spotted in recent weeks, which leads many to think that the general may have been removed from his post. These reports of Russian generals being fired come after multiple generals have been killed in Ukraine over the past few weeks. A few days ago, American Broadcasting Station reported on Major General Roman Kuchazarov and Lieutenant General Roman Berdnikov apparent deaths in Ukraine, with Kuchazarov being killed in a battle near the village of Nikolaevka in Donbas. With its generals dead and others being purged out of military service and over 30,000 Russian troops also dead, it's becoming clear why their military has not been performing well in Ukraine. The Russian military is in deep trouble, riddled with corruption, manufacturing issues, morale issues, and logistics issues that are all symptomatic of far larger problems within the Russian government, and it all points to one person, Vladimir Putin. Kindly subscribe for more updates.